And there you go.
Hey!
Oh, damn it.
Isn't that lovely? Did you pick badly hurt or death as your rear?
Badly hurt.
Because he's still dead over here.
Oh, crap. Oh my god. Goodness me. Alright.
Oh, right. It's a good point. Should have... Look who it is! It's Cry Mute Squeak! Over here. A lovely zombie I made from your dead rat.
Well, you can resurrect my guys.
Yes, if the undead, if they manage to kill someone, they basically get a free zombie.
Ah, gee, I am an absolute plonker. Cheering fans. Each coach rolls a dice and adds their fame.
You get an extra reroll. That's good for you.
Yay. I'll probably need it.
Okay, and we'll leave that there for now. And waste our rerolls on the mummies again. I will now wait for everyone watching and in the stream chat to be amazed at my psychic powers. Okay. Okay. Now, since I don't have a reroll, I am not going to pick that up this turn, because if I fail to pick up, it might get knocked off the side of the field, and then it will scatter and end up somewhere else. And my team is not fast enough to handle that.
Alright, these pesky mummies.
Hey!
Yeah.
Wow. Rat on rat violence. Despicable. Punching your own. Just because he got drafted to another team doesn't mean you have to hit him.
Well, it does. Definitely does. Alright, can't do much else really. So that is it for me.
Okay, let's see. How far can I make it? I can make it over there. Okay, cool. Okay, oh, this is fine. Oh! Crap, he picked it up. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna push you away because that's what mummies do. Oh. Well, it's not... I mean, my main priority is to keep the ball safe, and it's pretty safe. So that's good. I do have to admit that I'm a bit disappointed in my mummies so far.
Damn it.
Oh, you could have surfed that zombie. I guess you still can if you really want to, but...
I kinda do. Let's see what else I got first. These damn mummies.
Yeah.
I hate them so much.
So do I, currently. They're not...
Even though they're not doing too well offensively, defensively, they're great. I just cannot knock them down.
That's kind of why they're there.
Good point. Yes. Oh, let's whack this zombie then. And... finally 2 dice. And a pushback. Wow. Okay. What do we have left? Nothing.
Okay, let's get to work. Let's put it this way, I'm not enjoying these block ties right now. Okay, I guess we stick around because I am not touching out of that.
Okay.
Oh, I feel awful just doing a slow cage roll. But I've killed one rat. I kinda wanna hurt some more.
You get a taste for it.
Well, I assume it's lovely. Also, it's mostly because I'm having a horrible time with the block diet, so... No.
Oh, sure.
Okay, you get to stand up. Enjoy your time standing. You also get to stand up. You get to go over here. No. Oh. Now. My plan here is just to shift the cage over a bit. No, I'm gonna keep playing it safe because I'm boring. There we go. I could have run either my white or my ghoul up the field, but you have a gutter runner that can just run around shit, and I don't actually trust the dice well enough.
Okay, up you get. Hmm.
The reason I don't want the mummies in the back is because the mummies are slow. And I don't want to be in a situation where I'll outrun them too quickly. It's one thing to do it later if I'm close to scoring, but if I put them in the back now, I can't really move quickly up and try and form another cage like 3 or 4 squares forward, because the mummies are just going to get stuck. Now, when they're at the front, at least I have access to some lovely, lovely rats that I can punch. And I do love that.
Well, they are pretty punchable. So.
Okay. I want to do cool stuff. You're not helping me, game. There we go.
Hmm.
Yay!
That's not good.
Well, the reason why keeping your team value down is important is because if you, what's usually called bloat, if you bloat your team, you're going to give an opponent of kind of equal strength an advantage in that your team value is that much higher, so he's going to get inducements so he can buy stuff for that money. Like, for example, a wizard can really change the makeup of a game, and keeping your team value low helps to make sure that you're not the one that's giving away inducements. Personally, I'm not much for keeping a team too lean. That's because I like really skilled up players and stuff like that. I'm not in favor of, say, like kicking certain players after 2 skill ups if they don't roll a double, because I feel like that's kind of, it's not cheating because it's in the game, so that's fine. It's just that I find it a bit dull. I like to keep my players around. That's why I like to have cool names on them and themes. But like the main reason for keeping your like TV bloat down, for a current example, is like buying fan factor when you start, or buying a lot of cheerleaders and apothecaries. Yes, they don't cost that much, but if you have a team value difference of say 30,000, and then you've bought an extra cheerleader and an extra apothecary, you're giving away 50k in inducements, which is a Bloodweiser babe, and that can and probably will affect the game more than having one extra cheerleader and one extra assistant coach. I haven't run the math because it sounds boring to run math, but that's why that's pretty much the extent of my team value. And it might be useful, like late on, for example, if you're playing an elf team, like pro elves or dark elves, and you have, say, for some reason you've got 4 rerolls, but your players are leveled up enough that you don't actually, all the skills you want to do, like passing and dodging, all the players you do that with already have their own skills. In that case, you might want to get rid of a reroll, but that's kind of the extent of it, for me at least. Okay. 3 turns left. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, if possible. Do that. Let's, don't want to do
that. I knew you'd do that, damn it.
Well, you do have dodge, so it's not that bad.
No.
That's... Alright, you can only do that. No, if I did that, that was cool. Maybe. We'll see. I can never keep track of disturbing presence and foul appearance and what they do. Like, I know what the 2 skills do, I just don't remember which one's which. I would not put it on a Skaven team though, because if you do roll to get mutations, there are so many better mutations to get on Skaven teams. Okay, yeah, so foul appearance is the block one, and disturbing presence is the, it's going to be horrible to handle the ball one. Like, there's so much fun you can do with mutations on Skaven. Like, I mean, yes, Claw on Blitzers are great, or Storm Vermins are great, but, well, Big Hand's fun. I've I've always favoured like 2 heads, but that's because I like to dodge a lot. And horns is great on, like, well, it's not great, but it's fun on a gutter runner if you got enough.
Ooh, knocked out.
Yeah. I seem to have some really crunchy players today, but that's fine. We'll soon have that sorted. Assuming they stay intact, of course. Where are you going? Dauntless horns gutter runners don't stack. It's not worth getting unless you're gonna blitz strength 4 players. Because you get horns is applied first, so you get a strength 3 gutter runner, and then you get Dauntless, which only does things if you're lower strength than whoever you're playing against.
Yeah.
Okay, good enough. Okay. Okay, I think that's all I can do.
Risk my gutter runners here.
Are you going for the surf? Oh!
Oh! Ooh.
Okay. Let's see.
It's a shame it was a turnover because I got the ball.
Yeah. Let's see. I need. As soon as if I do that, then I can't do that. But if I
So is this your last turn or second last?
This is my last turn.
Okay.
And I want to score. I'm trying to work out the best way of making that happen. And the problem is, one of my guys are knocked down, but I can get my zombies up there if I really wanted to, but that would just surf your linemen because my pushing is severely limited right now. I could dodge out with my blodge ghoul, but then I would waste a lot of movement and not get 2 dives unless I stood my other ghoul up. Guess I could actually. Oh. Well, that's evil. I can do that. No, I can't because I'm moving my ghoul. Oh dear, let's see. Is there any way I can push that guy out? No, I have to do it from over there, otherwise it won't work. So. But if I do that, I'm not going to have enough movement because I can't move that guy first, so then I could stand that guy up. Oh dear. So the problem is, let's see, how far is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 7. Then, if at all lucky, I need to do 2 GFIs to get into scoring range, and the ball is going to be out, and I can't pick it up with any other player. So that's a horrible mess. But it's with this guy, that's not going to help me any. And if I block with that guy, that's not really going to help me any either, unless I brawl a thing. And if I... Oh dear, I've only got 1 minute left, so I have to do something. So, if I move the lineman up, that's not going to help me any, because I'm just going to surf him. Okay. Then again, that could happen.
You could.
There's no point in blitzing with the down ghoul because he only has dodge, and it's 2 dies, and I can only knock him down on a POW. So it wouldn't actually do anything. Then again, it didn't really matter because I rolled a 2 and a 1. So that's fine. Sometimes stuff don't work. I wouldn't have gotten Tuxedo Clang. Even though the graphics said 2 die uphill, it would have been a 1 die block. Because Cyanide has this cool thing where it measures strength from where you're standing when you start out. So if you're running around to position yourself better, it still looks at the strength the defensive strength of wherever you're blocking from your current position. It's really weird, because it should count from where you're actually blitzing them from, but it doesn't. Which probably, if you don't know that, probably fucks you up. And by that I mean not fuck you up, but it's really confusing. And I have no clue why it's done that way. It seems really strange. You see that? Monty, the reason I didn't blitz with the other guy is because that would be it's a 6+ roll, because I can only knock him down on a 1.
Alright, I've had more fun. There you go. 0 or...
Well, that was horribly boring, but there you go. It happens. And apparently the game agreed. 7 out of 20. Let's see who got the MVPs. My mummy. That's not who should have gotten the MVP.
How did that happen?
Do I want to keep this guy? Sure. Why not? Nothing. Actually, this is a league game, so it wouldn't have updated this. No, it did update the stats, so... Wow. Wow. That was... very unsatisfactory. The way MVPs are... you roll a die. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching Mummies vs. Skaven league game, where we just pushed each other around, and then I killed a guy and took him. And turned him into a skeleton?